link down below to potentially some other videos of mine you may want to check out relating to this game, including the next-gen version of this game, as it is a little bit different. This is the PS4 and Xbox One version. Head on over to Features. Go to Create Roster. Select your type, whether NBA or Women's NBA. Select Official 2K Sports Roster. From here, you're going to tab through the different teams. Select all the players that you want. You can even head on over one to all positions so that you can view players by overall or whatever. Select the player that you want. Either assign them to another team, or what I tend to do is trade with another team, as it's easier so you don't get the error that there's not enough players. So I'm obviously going to cancel that. So once you've selected all your players, head on over to that team that you want to play as. And at the top left, you'll see L2, R2. Click on R2 or RT on an Xbox or whatever it would be on a PC for the roster creator. And from here, you may or may not need to be here. Go to the very bottom. You could end up seeing some of your preferred players being on what's called the reserve list. That's what the RES is. So if you wanted Jay Lewis, well, select him with X or A. He's highlighted. Swap him with someone who's got minutes that you don't want. Swap minutes and move player. Now Jay Lewis is active. Otherwise, you may not even see your player when you go to edit your lineup. Like he doesn't even exist. That's why this part's important to double check. Play around with the minutes with the D-pad, left and right. Figure all that stuff out. Once you're done, that's it. You're literally done. Save that roster. Name it whatever you want. And as a result, obviously I've already made one. When you back out and you go to play now, you'll be able to do quick play and blacktop, and your roster will already be selected. So go to quick play, for example. See there at the bottom left roster, it's the left analog stick. Push down on it. But if you've just created yours, you may not need to do this step, but I'm still showing you how to do it. Go to user created roster. Mine's called custom at the very top. It's the local. And now that I've done that, when I go to Chicago Bulls and all Michael Jordan's team, I just did that very quickly so that you could see that it worked. If we go to Blacktop, 5v5, same thing, roster changer, left analog stick, user created roster, select it, select the side you want, and now when you advance, pick your conditions, your court size, and again, custom roster. All the Jordans are right there. Well, not all of them, about half of them. I don't know how many Jordans there are. Now we're going to back out completely and we're going to head on over to My League, which is now known as my GM on Next Gen. Way to fucking confuse people. So select My League. You can do My League, My GM, My League Online, Season. You cannot do Start Today. You can do Season for both women and men, but you cannot do playoffs. So no playoffs, no Start Today. Let's go to My League so I can prove that to you. At the bottom left, select roster with triangle or Y. You can see that it's currently on the official 2K roster. Same thing, user created roster, select custom. I'm just showing you to prove to you that it works. See? Custom. Now select your type of teams that you want in your league and proceed on. It's the same steps for the rest of them. But for the sake of the video, I'll still show you. My GM, naturally, it's not going to work for ranked. It's got to be unranked. Select unranked. And then pick your difficulty. And then you can select roster again with triangle or Y. Go to user created roster, select your custom one. There it is. Yeah, then pick your difficulty, rather, to move forward. Let's back out of this one. Same glitch as last year. That's actually funny. Where you actually cannot back out completely. Every year it does the same thing. I actually had to close the game. Anyways, I done my league, my GM. Let's move on to my league online. Select it. Same thing here. Select roster with triangular Y. Head on over to user created roster. Select custom. And then you can pick whatever you want here. And then season. Same thing again. Select roster. Triangular Y. User created roster. Select custom. Choose whatever you want here. And again, obviously, it's going to work for the WNBA season. Again, it does not work with these. And I think that's pretty much everything. So as always, if you liked the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up, as it does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm. And if you didn't like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs down. I'll bend it in half, twist it, break it off in your ass. And like I said, don't forget to check out potentially some of the other videos pertaining to 2K23 that you may or may not be interested in. Take care, and perhaps I shall see some of you in the next video. Bye for now.